Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters crew MLB Legends Shuffle Draft Franchise Rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in the middle of year number 1, and last episode we had a perfect episode going 4-0 as we won the first game we played with the Wild Pigs behind Randy Johnson. We won 12-3, and then we won the follow-up game against the Moose, winning 6-5 in that one. And then in the simulation, we also won a game 5-2 against the Pigs and 4-0 against the Moose. So we're 4-0. We're 16-11, pulling away at the top of the division here. Today's episode's going to start off with a little bit of simulating, as we're going to sim these 2 games against the Moonstars and then this 3rd game against the Overdogs to see how the team's going to do without me in control. And none of these matchups really jumped off the paper for me. We already played the Moonstars. They kicked the crap out of us. And the Overdogs, they don't really have a good team this year, I don't think. Looking at the standings, where are they? Yeah, they're at the bottom of their division, 6-20. That's not an exciting matchup, so we're going to pass on that one. Instead, we're going to get into a doubleheader here against the second-place Herbisaurs, as they are right now 11-14 in second place in our division. So this is the matchup we want to highlight here. 2 games on the tap for you, 31-32. We'll have Durbin Holmes on the mound in Game 1 and Jack McDowell on the mound in Game 2. So let's sim up to it and see how they go. First things first, I do believe we have to sim up to our first game here today. We'll just, speed this up real quick. We don't want to drag this intro out way too long. So McDowell up first against the Moonstars. They already beat McDowell once this year. He's 2-3, 5.59 ERA and a 1.48 WHIP. And Moonstars have Wagyu Jacoby on the hill, 3.1, 3.33 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. I'm upset for that game. Here we go. We get an early jump on Jacoby, give up the lead, and we win 8-3 here in the first game. Nice. Okay. Good victory there. We now have a positive run differential for the first time this season. Nice. All right. Let's look around the league. No manager moments. Velarde loses 1 power. Not ideal, but he's only 23. He can get it back. Seb Swilson lost RBI 0. Okay, Seb. Making a case to be picked up. I like that. Shame you're in the free agent pool, though. So player developments, we don't like this one for Ava Blanc. We're not worried about that one. 2 games, 6 games, 4 games. I don't like this one for Ellis. That's giving him whiffers just stupid. Giving Hardman bad jumps, that's probably not a good thing, but she really does need the fielding. Maybe it's worth it because she doesn't run well. Maybe it's smart. We'll see. Tenants, he could use contact versus lefty. Not going to lie, that would help. That would help. And, extra arm for a catcher is never a bad thing. Ron Gant, extra power. He doesn't really need it, but it's cheap. Might as well get it. Randy Johnson, this will be the one that's up first to get. We're definitely going to give him this one. Extra junk never hurt. All right, so let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. Not a lot to look through there. No roster moves between games here. All right, so the Herbisaurs are 13-16. They're still in second place, 4.5 behind us. Trying to keep pace. Second game against the Moonstars, it's Battle of the Aces. Randy Johnson versus Joffrey Rockman. Johnson 2-3 on the year, 4.12 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. And on the mound for the Moonstars is locked in Joffrey Rockman. 2.2, 4.04 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP. He's also locked in. All right, let's sim it. Let's see what happens. Moonstars shut us out 2-0. Okay, that was a good game back and forth between both clubs there. They got the better of us in that one, so we split that one 1-1. We're still in the division lead. We got a 4-game spread on the Herbisaurs, so no reason to panic. We do have a manager moment. Who's on spittoon duty this week? Giambi or Tenants, who we just got? I say Tenants. He doesn't have as long of a future with us as Giambi would, because Giambi's much, much younger. So we'll put the new guy on, spittoon duty, make him earn his cut. 1 slice of pizza left in the box. Who gets it? Blanca's older, but she could use the loyalty boost. Not going to lie, the rookie's been playing really well this season. Ronsay, though, is really young, and he's probably got a future with us down the road. So this is a tough call. I think we'll do Blanc here just to kind of even the loyalties out. Yeah. 73-66. Perfect. That's pretty even. All right, looking around the league. Roster moves. Let's see. Gant plus 1 arm. Nice. No roster moves. Okay, so we can sim to the next game then. Hey, Grier, how's it going? It's doing all right. Just started up right now. Doing pretty good. A little busy at work the past couple of weeks, but Other than that, you know, can't complain. Orioles are doing well, still leading the division, making hero plays out in Seattle. We're winning against the Padres last night, so, you know, looking pretty good. I'm excited for possibly a postseason berth. Hopefully we can get there. And other than that, I'm just excited to be back recording something other than the heaters. Finally got to the end of the year, too, in that one. Man, that was a disappointment, but can't win them all, I guess. All right, so next game, we're definitely simming this game. The Overdogs are 8-20. They're on a 2-game winning streak right now, but this is not an interesting contest, so I think we just want to bypass this as quickly as possible. Player development we want to do real quick. Randy Johnson, obviously, we want to give him this extra junk, so let's give him that real quick. We have the money, might as well use it. Okay, and he got the bonus 8 junk as well, so he's now at 94. Nice. Perfect. Good job, Randy. Plus 8 all around. Let's see, I don't see nothing else is coming free yet. Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and send this next game against the Overdogs. They're going to have rookie Dorian Stafford on the hill. He's 0-5, 5.79 ERA and a 1.31 whip. On the mound for us is rookie Danny Deals, 3-3, 3.32 ERA and a 1.34 whip. Right on, indeed. How things going for you, man? Are we going to win this? Oh, we lost 4 runs in the first inning from Danny. We answer back with 5 and then rally back to win 9-7. Good job, guys. Good win. A game we should have won, and we did. Perfect. Hardman got +2 contact. Nice. Ooh, roster move. Moonstars signed veteran Tony Perez, the former major leaguer. He'll replace Cecil Cooper. Okay, Cooper really rung our bell when we played the Moonstars earlier this year. But they are spending to upgrade at first base. I understand the move. Feel bad for Cecil, though. He did really well. He shouldn't be a free agent. All right. Nothing else? Okay. We can sim up to the next game then, which will be the game I believe we are going to play this next one. So, okay. So Herbisaurs are now 14-16. They're still 4 games back. They are keeping pace with us, but they are still in second place, 4 games behind us. So this is who we are going to play today. We got a doubleheader against those damn grass eaters, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one for Rodney. I like that one. I won't be here for 7 games, though. Damn. Dumb one for Blanc. 2 games. We can get this one Tenants, so we can get this after the doubleheader's over. We can also get this for Gant after the doubleheader's over. That's great. Dumb one for Ellis. Dumb one for Hardman. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. All right, pitching matchup for Game 1. Herbisaurs. Fabio Fabulo on the mound, 1-4 with a 6 ERA and a 1.61 whip. He is the number 2 pitcher for the Sawteeth before the draft. He's now the Herbisaurs number 3. And on the mound for us is going to be Durbin Holmes, the number 3 from the Wild Pigs before the draft. 3-1 with a 3 ERA and a 1.31 whip. Herbisaurs come in at 14-16. They are in second place in the division, 4 games back. They are our closest competition in the division this year, so we might as well play this game, this doubleheader. They're defensive experts. They have really good defense, really good starting pitching, really good power and contact, but they are lacking in speed and bullpen, so we'll see if that'll come back to bite them. Lineup we're going to use for Game 1 of this doubleheader. Leading off will be Willie Wilson in center field, then it's catcher Gene Tenants. DH Jason Giambi, then it's in the cleanup slot on fire Mash Taters at first base. Mark Ellis locked in at second base, batting 5th. Ron Gann is tense in left field, he'll bat 6th. Ron Say is at third base, he's tense, batting 7th. Batting 8th, right fielder rookie Ava Blanc, she's also tense, and batting 9th is the shortstop Rodney Park. Let's go ahead and get it on as we jump into Game 1 of today's episode. Could have been worse. Good luck. Thank you, appreciate it. Hey, one boy, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Yes, we got the Freebooters crew on tap for you. We're going to try and get your favorite team a doubleheader sweep against those damn grass eaters, who surprisingly are our closest competition. Yes, hashtag F them grass eaters. Get it trending. Put it on X.
It's game time at Lafayette Corner.
All right. Surprisingly, all right, so one boy so far in the episode. I will put it on a shirt. If one day I get the chance to make a shirt, that's going to be the first shirt I make. So far this episode, for the simulating, for those guys who are just tuning in and skipping to the games, we are 2-1 in the episode so far. We won 1 game against the Moonstars, lost the second game, and then beat the Overdogs. So we're 2-1 right now. We have a 4-game lead in the division against the Grass Eaters. We have a doubleheader here this episode against them. And surprisingly, we're the only team in our division that has a winning record. So we are doing really, really well after starting really, really shit. On the mound for us, Durbin Holmes, 3-1. He has a 3 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. 14 runs given up in 7 starts on the year. 42 innings pitched. 46 hits given up, 9 walks, 4 homers, 1 hit batsman, 29 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 2.72 on the year. Holmes does not strike out a lot of guys. I've noticed this, but he's been our most consistent starter this year. He's given up the least amount of runs. He's also given up the second least amount of hits, and he has the second lowest batting average against outside of Johnson. And he doesn't walk a lot of guys. So Durbin is solid. He could potentially be an ace one day if we develop him properly. He's only 21 now, so that he actually has time to develop. Lineup will face against the Grass Eaters today. Leading off is former Major Leaguer D.H. Will Clark, originally from the San Francisco Giants. He then came over to the Baltimore Orioles. He did not retain his all-star form, for those who are wondering. Shortstop Norm Phenomenal. Motherfucker, no wonder their offense is so good. Two-way player Norm Phenomenal, the rookie from the Crocodons. Third baseman Ron Santo, former Major Leaguer, famously from the Cubs. First baseman Ernie Banks, also from the Cubs, Mr. Cub himself. He's tense. Batting fifth, second baseman Fred Bobbitt. Batting sixth, center fielder Johnny Damon, famously from the Boston Red Sox and part of the team that broke the curse. He also then went on to play for the Yankees, and I believe it was the Tigers he also played for. Batting seventh, former Major Leaguer right fielder Ellis Burks. He's locked in. He's famously from the when they were known at the time, the Cleveland Indians. Batting eighth, former Major League catcher Hall of Famer Johnny Bench. Played his entire career with the Cincinnati Reds back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and we beat him in the 1970 World Series. Batting ninth, former Major Leaguer left fielder George Foster. Okay, Foster is the only one of these guys in the lineup. I don't know where he's from, so if anybody could, fill me in, be much appreciated. Making fun of vegans as well. Yep. Moving to the bench for the Herbisaurs, they have Norton Pickle, former Crocodile shortstop. Right fielder rookie Hato De La Dogo, who is a free agent. Shortstop Ralph Blue, who actually remains with the Herbisaurs. He is their utility man. Center fielder Volt Bolter from the Heaters. Catcher Clubber Buff from the Moonstars. Pitching rotation, they have Slip Slaughter as their ace. Thank God we're not playing him. He's from the Moonstars. Rookie Rotonda Black from the Grapplers. She's their number 2. Actually, I think she's their number 1, actually. She beats Lovelorn. Then also remaining from the Herbisaurs, but from the draft, Olaf Slakoff. He's their number 4. We'll be seeing him in the next game. In the bullpen, they have Joanna Heater, who they pick up from the Blowfish in the draft. Rookie Sign Blinder, who's a free agent. Rookie free agent Horace Heimlich. And then rookie closer free agent Phil Flusterer. And, of course, Phenomeno is also a reliever. He's a long reliever, so he could also be on the mound. Let's get it on. All right. Fastball way is outside. Ball 1. Curveball up way high. Where was that going? 2-0. Fastball in there. Strike called. 2-1. Change up inside is hitting the hole to second. Ellis over on the dive, just out of his reach, and that is a base hit. Leadoff single there for the Herbisaurs, as they're going to have the first guy on. Here's Norm Phenomeno. Shortstop hitting .255, 3 homers, 12 RBIs for the rookie on the season. Decent numbers, but not where you expect him to be for a hitter of his level. Yeah, 4 red circles is not how we want to start, so let's chill. Yeah, agree. Let's take it back a notch. Good speed over at first base as well, so Tennants will have to keep an eye on him. All right, not a red circle, so that's a good start. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. That's a red circle. Slider down. That's fouled off, thankfully, late. 1-1. Where's he ripping away? Way outside, 2-1. Okay. Change up. Norm hard grounder to second. High hopper to Ellis. He'll flip to second. 1. Park on to first. Easy double play. You love to see it. Base is empty for former Major Leaguer Ron Santo, the former Cub third baseman, hitting .191. 3 RBIs on the season. Bad year for Santo. He is not hitting well. Might be one of the reasons why the Herbisaurs have a losing record. Heater way strike called 0-1. Also, their lack of a bullpen would probably be another reason. They only have 4 full-time relievers, and Phenomeno, who you'd have to pick off the infield to come play. Curveball fouled off 0-2. Holmes looking for the punch out here. Change up and in. Got him out in front of it. Strike 3. First punch up for Durbin, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1. We're scoreless. Wilson, Tennants, and Giambi do up. So this is the first game we're going to get to use Gene Tennants as well. We picked him up in free agency at the end of last episode. Former Major Leaguer Tennants. I'm actually going to look him up right now and see where he's from because I don't know. Oh, okay. Fury Gene Tennants. That was his name? Nice. That was his actual name. Okay. Okay, he's better known as Gene. He originally came up with Oakland. Okay. Played with them for a few seasons, then went over to the Padres, and then the Cardinals, and finished up with the Pirates. Solid career. He only hit 241, 200 career homers, though. Solid number. Not bad. Oh, okay. He's Italian. Okay, I got it. Fiore Gino Tenassi. Solid name. I take it. George Foster. Where is he from? Because he was the one guy I didn't realize from the Cincinnati. Okay. Never hit well. Okay. He's from Tuscaloosa. Yeah, good for you, George. All right, George Foster came up with the Giants, played a majority of his career with the Cincinnati Reds, then went to the Mets for a couple seasons, and then finished up with the White Sox. 5-time All-Star. Okay, solid. He won 2 World Series for the Reds in 75 and 76. Led the NL in home runs twice. Okay, maybe I didn't give you enough credit. He's in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. Okay. 274 career hitter, 348 home runs, and 1,200 career RBIs. Okay, Foster, go get you some. Go get you some. All right, let's get back at it. Willie Wilson leading off against Fabio as he throws a fastball there, low, ball 1. Fabio's numbers on the season look like this. Fabio 1-4. He has a 6 ERA and a 1.61 WHIP. 26 runs given up, 24 earned, 7 starts, 36 innings pitched, 48 hits surrendered, 10 walks, 2 wild pitches, 7 homers, 1 hit batsman, 27 strikeouts. Batting average against .318 is actually the highest in the starting rotation. He has pitched the least amount of innings. He has given up the most amount of runs. And he has the worst record and the worst ERA. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Everyone else in the rotation has an ERA under 3. And then there's fucking Fabio. No wonder we've cut him in year 1 of the Sawteeth series. So, shame is he's in my profile picture on YouTube. Change of away, misses in there for a strike. 1-1 to Wilson. Slider hangs on the next pitch. Willie drives it deep to right field, but that's got no legs. Therefore, it is Burks. 1 down. Next up, Gene Tennants. Hitting .429 on the year. Fastball hitter, okay. All right, Gene. This is my first at bat with you. Show me something. Fabio, of course, has the elite forkball. It's his best pitch. He'll lean on it from time to time. Heater in the side, strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer away. Line by Tennants to center field. Hit well. Okay, good swing. Right at Johnny, though. 2 down. Damon puts it away, and that'll bring up Jason Giambi. DH is hitting .288 on the year. 9 homers and 24 RBIs. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Fastball down, and then hit up the middle. Base hit for Giambi as he delivers a single with 2 down. That 2-out knock keeps it alive for the on-fire mashed Taters. First baseman hitting .333, 8 homers and 23 RBIs. He is quickly caught up to Giambi's numbers. He's behind him by 1 RBI and 1 home run in the team lead categories. He's leading in batting average, though. Heater away, a changeup away, misses outside. Ball 1. Heater away, dump to left center field, and that's going to be a base hit as Taters continues to swing a hot stick. 2 on and 2 down now as the Freebooters have an RBI chance for Mark Ellis. All right, second baseman's locked in, hitting .333. 1 homer, 13 RBIs. Let's see if Mark can deliver with 2 down. Fabio sets, fires. Changeup in there at the letters, 0-1. Changeup away, check swing, strike called, 0-2. Nice pitch from Fabio. And he blew it by a heater at the knees, and that ends the inning as Ellis snaps his bat and walks away in disgust. Next one, Mark, next one. 2 stranded for the Freebooters. To the second were scoreless. Banks, Bobbitt, and Damon do up. Leading off, former Major Leaguer Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. First baseman is Tents, hitting .274. 2 homers and 11 RBIs. Let's play 2. I remember Ernie. He's also an MLB Hall of Famer. Curveball down in the way, fouled off late, 0-1. Decent numbers for Banks this year. Fastball way fouled off, missed whip through actually 0-2, but the power numbers definitely not where they should be for someone hitting with someone as good at hitting ratings as he is. Change up inside, almost hits him as he ducks away. 2-1. Or 1-2. Slider down. That is lined up the middle to right center. That's going to be extra bases as Wilson gives chase. Gets it off the wall quickly, and that actually will hold Ernie Banks to just a single as he does not run well. Showing that age, he's 34. Next up, Moose second baseman Fred Bobbitt. He's hitting .337. Very good average this year for Fred. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Don't need to hit a lot of home runs if you're the one getting on base all the time for him. Slider down and in the dirt. Ball 1. All right, Holmes, let's chill. Four-seamer down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Change up and in. Runner goes. Fouled off on the hit and run attempt. Dings off the Herbisaurs dugout fence. 1-2 the count. Change it down and in. In the dirt. Good block by Tennants. 2-2. Fastball up and away. Chased it outside strike 3. Second punch out today for Holmes. 1 down. Next up, Johnny Damon, the center fielder, hitting .264. 1 homer. 8 RBIs on the year. Curveball down on the first pitch, low ball 1. Fastball up and away, chased out, check swing outside, 2-0. Damon, of course, is famously from the Boston Red Sox. He was on the team that broke the Bambino's curse. He then, of course, became a trader and went to go play for the Yankees. He originally came up, actually, though, with the Oakland Athletics before that. And then I believe he played a few years at Detroit to end his career. 2-0 the count. Slider up and in, way inside, 3-0. Fastball away. Strike called. 3-1. Slider down. Low ball 4 that misses the knees. First walk today for Holmes as Damon is on. 2 on, 1 down for right fielder Ellis Burks. He's locked in, the former Cleveland Indian. Hitting .267, 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Change up at the knees on the first pitch. Hit on the ground into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Blancover cuts it off, gets up and fires. That'll hold Banks at third. Bases loaded, 1 down. Grass eaters in business for Johnny Bench. That's a scary batter to face with RBI hero. Catcher hitting .218, so not hitting well this year. But he does have 23 RBIs and 6 homers, so. All right. Can we get around him? Slider away on the first pitch, pulled to third. Say dives just past him into left field. That'll keep the train going. Runner scores. It is 1-0. RBI for Johnny Bench, his 24th of the year. George Foster up next, the left fielder, Cincinnati Reds Hall of Famer, hitting .274. 3 homers, 10 RBIs, and by that I mean only in the team Hall of Fame. He is not a Major League Hall of Famer. Foster was a 300 homer career hitter, though. Ball up and in, ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Easy target is active here for Holmes. Heater away, foul back, 0-2. Slider down in the way. Chased it outside strike 3. Third punch up for Holmes. 2 down in the inning. Bases remain loaded for Will Clark, the DH, at the top of the lineup. 1-for-1 with a single, and then was erased on a double play. Still locked in. Change away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer middle in, check swing misses, 1-1. Slider down and in, chased inside and doinked foul, 1-2. Tough out now active for Clark. Curveball away. Outside, missing the zone, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in, fouled off, will stay alive at 2-2. Change up away, fouled off again. Will Clark fighting. 2-2 remains the count. Slider away, pulled on the ground at the middle. That is a base hit. Wilson races in and gets the throw in quickly, but it is going to be a 2-run single for Clark. It is 3-0 Herbisaurs. Phenomenal up next, 0-for-1. He's tense, grounded into a double play his first time up. Forcing him down in the way, fouled off by Norm, out of play, 0-1. Change of middle in, way inside, 1-1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-1. Good take by Norm. Forcing him up and away, fouled off late into the Herbisaurs dugout, 2-2. Slider down and in, chopped up the middle. Holmes fields it, fires the first, and that ends the inning. But he does give up 3 in the inning as the Herbisaurs do take a 3-0 lead. Could have been a lot worse, though. Bottom 2, Gant, Say, and Blanc do up against Fabulo. Here's Ron Gant, left fielder's tense to lead off the second inning, hitting .232, 4 homers and 4 RBIs on the season. Slider down, grounded hard to first on the first pitch. Easy play for Ernie Banks, 1 down. Ron Say up next, third baseman is tense, hitting .314, 7 homers and 17 RBIs on the year. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater up, called a strike from Fabio, 0-2. Slider inside, ripped to short, right at Phenomeno though, 2 down. Unlucky there. Base is empty for rookie right fielder Ava Blanc. She's tense, hitting .340 with 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Easy target active as that slider missed outside from Fabulo, ball 1. 2-seamer away is chased and 1 hop to second. Bobbitt makes the play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Fabio. To the third, it's 3-0. Santo, Banks, and Bobbitt hard to line up against Holmes. Here's Ron Santo, 0-for-1. He struck out swinging his first time up. Slider at the knees on the first pitch, lined at the middle, base hit. Santo's going to start the third with a base knock for the Grass Eaters. Leadoff man on for Ernie Banks, who singled to lead off the second inning. He also scored a run. He's 1-for-1 today. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off late into the screen, 0-1. Slider way outside, 1-1. Ball down and in. Ripped foul, 1-2 the count. Change it at the knees away. Hitting the hole to right field. Ernie Banks delivers another hit. He's 2 for 2. 2 on to start the inning. Still nobody out, and Holmes is tense, trying to figure a way out of this jam. Fred Bobbitt struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0-for-1. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Fouled off into the dugout. 0-1. Slider down, hit up the middle on the ground, another base hit. Bases are going to be loaded here for the Grass Eaters. Trying to bust it open here in the third. Still nobody out. Here's Johnny Damon, who walked and then scored a run. Curveball up and in on the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Four-seamer away, fouled off late, 1-1. Change it down the way, chased outside, 1-2. Slider up and away, outside, 2-2, good take. Pushing it down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Fourth punch up for Holmes, 1 down. Next up, Ellis Burks, 1 for 2. 1-for-1 today with a single. He also scored a run as well. He's locked in. Slider down and in on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Fastball middle in, strike called right down the middle, 1-1. I'm surprised he did not swing. Change up and away, taken high, 2-1. Slider away, dumped to right center field, into the gap it goes. Burks is going to deliver off the diving glove of Wilson, and that's going to get 2 in on the double. It is going to be 5-0 Grass Eaters. Unlucky. Here's Johnny Bench. RBI single his first time up. He's 1-for-1 today. RBI hero once again active for Johnny. Ball down on the way in the first pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Holmes fields it. Looks the runner back. Fires the first. 2 down. Bench retired, and that'll bring up George Foster. He's 0-for-1. Struck out his first time up as well. He's 0-for-1. Curveball middle in on the first pitch. Check swing strike. Going 1. Forcing me down and in. Low. 1-1. Change it down and away. Chop to third. Slow roller. Say charges. Bare hands to first. In time to end the inning. But Holmes gives up 2 more. It's 5-0 to the bottom of the third. Park, Wilson, and Tennants do up 9-1-2 for the Freebooters in Game 1. Got to get something started against Fabio. He had a good inning last time out. Can't let him get comfortable. Park leading off, hitting .435, 4 RBIs on the season. No homers yet for Rodney. Fabio sets some fires. Heater on the inside corner, 0-1. That's on the outside, misses, 1-1. That's away on the changeup, 2-1. Changeup inside, ripped foul, 2-2. Fastball down and away, pulled to right field off the end of the bat. Easy play out there for Burks. 1 down.
Now batting.
Willie Wilson up next, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second his first time up. Fastball down on the way in the first pitch, dumped to right center field. Racing in is Damon to make the catch with that great speed. 2 down. Base is empty for Gene Tennants. 0 for 1 today. Tennis. Okay, so it's spelled pronounced like the sport. Okay. Lined up the center his first time up. Changeup away is outside and low. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. Turned on by Gene to left field. Hit pretty well, but it's right at Foster, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Fabulo. Fabulo. There we go. Combined his first and last name there to the 4th. It's 5-0. Top lineup up again for the Herbisaurs here. Clark, Fenomeno, and Santo. Here's Will Clark. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 knocks, and he drove in 2 on a single last time up. Four-seamer away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider middle in. Ripped to right field over the leaping Taters. His glove into the corner. That could be extra bases for Clark. Digging for second. Here's the throw from Blanc. It is late. It is a double. Leadoff man in scoring position for Fenomeno. He's 0 for 2 and tense. Grounded back to the pitcher last time up. He's also grounded into a double play. Slider away. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing him down and in. Chased and fouled off. 0-2. For ball up and in. High and inside. 1-2. Change it down the way. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 5th punch up for Holmes. 1 down is Fenomeno. 0 for 3. Next up is Ron Santos. Singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also struck out today. Four-seamer up on the first pitch. Hard grounder through the middle. Another base hit for Santo. He's 2 for 3. Wilson comes up throwing for the plate as the runner's going to try and score. Cut throw is late. It is 6-0. Here's Ernie Banks. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Slider down in the way on the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Forcing it down and in. Taking low. 2-0. Curveball up. Way chased high. 2-1. Slider inside. Misses. 3-1. Change of middle to plate. Banks fouls it off late. Fooled him a bit. 3-2. Forcing him down in the way. Line to second. Ellis there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Runner hangs at first. Here's Bobbitt. 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball away in the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Fastball up. Chased it high. 1-1. Change it down and in. Chased low. 1-2. Slider up and away. Driven down the left field line. Hooking foul. That'll get out of play as Gant gave it a look. 1-2 still the count. Seam up and in. Inside. 2-2 just missed. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Tennants blocks it. Fires the first, and that ends the inning. 6th punch up for Holmes. Bottom 4. It's 6-0 as we get another run in for the Herbisaurs. Giambi, Taters, and Ellis do up. Holmes just doesn't have it today, it looks like. Giambi leading off. 1 for 1 today with a single. He's got one of our only 2 hits today. Fabula locked in after 2 back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. Forkball away. It misses. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Strike called. 1-1. Heater up and away. Driven by Giambi down the left field line. Hooking into the corner. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. Just had the distance, but it's just foul. 1-2 the count to Jason. Heater up and in. Jammed to third. Diving Santo to make the stop. Fires across the first. Gets Giambi. 1 down. Nice play, Ron. Damn indeed. Nash Taters up next. 1 for 1 with a single. He's on fire still. Forkball hangs. Driven by Taters. Deep left center field. I think he got it that time, folks. And he did. Cannonball coming at you there in the Herbisaurs bullpen as Taters crushes the hanging forkball for his 9th homer of the year, tying him for the team lead, and also ties him for the RBI lead at 24. Freebooters on the board. It is 6-1. It's a start. Mark Ellis up next. He struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. So far the only batter to strike out today against Fabula, who's no longer locked in. 2-seamer in there for a strike. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Line to short. Right at Fenomeno. 2 down. Base is empty for Gant. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Heater changeup inside. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball at the knees, fouled back, 0-2. Forkball down and in, dumped up the middle, base hit for Gant as he delivers his first knock today. He's 1 for 2. That'll keep Ditting alive here with 2 down in the 4th. Here's Ron Say, 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. Or no, he lined out to shortstop, that's right. Forkball away, caught the knees, 0-1 on the outside corner. Heater up and away, dump to right field. That's going to sink in for a base hit. As digging around second is Gant. He's going to try it. Throw is cut by Phenomenal. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Say back to neutral. Here's rookie Ava Blanc. Grounded out to second, her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Still tense. Trying to deliver some RBIs here. Slider away, strike called at the knees. 0-1. Nice pitch there from Fabulo. Slider up and in. Line to short right at Phenomeno, and that ends the inning. Didn't quite get around on that one, but we're on the board. Taters hits his 9th homer of the year. 6-1 now to the 5th. Damon, Burks, and Bench do up. But we did prove Fabulo is not unhittable. Here's Johnny Damon, 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Holmes going to start the 5th, and we'll see how it goes. Heater up there for a strike called at the letters away, 0-1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 1-1. Slider up and in. Check swing strike called, 1-2. Forcing up and in. Inside, high, 2-2. Hit it down the way, low and outside, 3-1. Slider up and away. Check swing high, ball 4. Second walk today for Damon. I think second walk today for Holmes as well. Here's Burks, 2 for 2 today. Double and a single and 2 RBIs today. He's 2 for 2 and locked in. Speed at first. Pick the first low. Good save by Taters. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Grounded hard to short. Park dives out of his reach. A base hit. That's going to be 2 on to start the inning here in the 5th for the Grass Eaters. Here's Johnny Bench. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. RBI hero active. Grounded out with the runners at second and third. Last time up, he grounded back to the pitcher. This will probably be Holmes' last batter. We'll see if he can get the out here. Change up on the first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Forcing him down in the way, check swing strike, 1-1. Slider middle away, fouled off late, 1-2. Curveball down, in the dirt, off the catcher's glove. Runners are thought about advancing, but they thought better. 2-2 now the count. Forcing him down in the way, runner out, ball outside, throw to third. Just late as Damon takes second, third base. Steals for Damon and Burks there. Damon's 6th of the year. He's 6 for 8. And where is he? Burks is 5th of the year. He's 5 for 5. Full count offer coming in for Johnny Bench. Change up and in. Fouled off on the left side, out of play. That will continue. Slider away. Hit on the ground to second. Ellis overcuts it off, fires to first. That gets the first out, but the run does score. It is 7-1. Second RBI today for Johnny, and that is going to end Durbin Holmes' day. Foster up over 2 today, 9-hitter. Holmes goes 4 1/3 innings today. He gives up 12 hits, 2 walks, 7 earned runs, strikes out 6 batters. Runner at third, his responsibility. He's in line for the loss. The only plus side, he didn't give up a home run. But definitely not his best outing. We're going to turn it over to the long reliever, Stitch Grapowski, as the rookie's going to try and keep us in the game here. 1-0 with a 3.62 ERA and a 1.17 whip. 11 earned runs given up with a 3.62 ERA. 1 save in 9 appearances, 27 1/3 innings pitched. 29 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 21 strikeouts. Batting average against is .269 on the year for Grapowski. Lead cutter is active here against Foster. Cutter been in on the first pitch, popped up. Grapowski off the mound to his left, calling for it. Rookie puts it away, 2 down as the runner holds at third. There's Will Clark, 3 for 3 today. He doubled last time up, singled twice, and he's driven in 2. Currently on fire. Forkball down and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Forcing him down in the way, it's outside, 1-1. Cutter up and away, chased it high, on the way, 1-2. Tough out activates. Change up and in. Inside on the check, good hold, 2-2. Forcing me down and in. Low and inside. 3-2. Work ball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Tennants picks at the first and ends the inning. First punch up for Grapowski as he strands the inherited runner. Bottom 5. It's still 7-1 as the Herbisaurs tack on 1 on a ground out by Bench. 6-run lead again to the bottom of the 5th. Park, Wilson, and Tennants do up for the Freebooters. Looking to get back in it. We're halfway home here in Game 1. Not going well. Park leads off 0-1 today with a fly out to right field. Fastball down and in is inside. Ball 1. Fastball away. Caught the corner. 1-1. Heater in there at the knees. 1-2. Fastball down in the way. Pulled foul by Rodney. That will be run down by Burks against the low wall. 1 down. Unlucky there. Willie Wilson up next. He's 0-2 today. Flew out to right center last time up. Hey, Baseball Dad. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you again, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Forkball hangs and we whiffed through it. Damn it, we missed it. 0-1. Forkball up and in, fouled off. 0-2. Heater up and away, dumped to right field, sinking quickly. Burks racing in, won't get there as it's over the diving second baseman. Single for Wilson, his first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Got to bring up Gene Tennants, 0 for 2 today. Lined out to left field last time up. He's also lined out to center. Good arm behind the plate. We are not running on Johnny Bench. There's a reason he's a Hall of Famer. You don't run on that guy. Slider up there at the letters. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and away. Dumped to right center. Leaping is Bobbitt to make a nice catch. 2 down. Nice play. Giambi up next. Flew out to left last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. No, he looked grounded out to third. That's right. Forkball up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up. Driven by Giambi. Deep left center field. He got all of that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you there in left center under the bleachers. Home run for Giambi. His team leading 10th of the year. And that gives us 2 more on the board. It is 7-3. We're back within 4. Nice job, Jason. Team leading 26 RBIs as he crushed that fastball. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Here's Taters. 2 for 2 today. He has a solo homer last time up and a single. Fabulo now tenths. Chased it up and in. I'm a little anxious on the changeup. 0-1. Let's try that again. Slider at the knees. Ripped to right center. Extra bases possibly for Taters as it rolls all the way to the fence. Going around first. He's digging for second. He is in safely with a double. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. He's 3 for 3. The Giambino has returned, indeed, as that snaps. I think that was a 5 or 6 game homerless streak for him. Mark Ellis up 0 for 2 today. He is lined out and struck out. Still locked in, though. Forkball hangs. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down and then turned on by Ellison. Line down and left. That's a base hit. Runners at the corners. 2 down as that'll keep the inning going. They're rolling in now, indeed. Here's Gant. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Ron looking to deliver his first RBI of the year. That's not from a home run. Can he do it? Or will he hit another homer? Or will he just do what he normally does? Get out. Let's see. Fastball up. Oh, I missed it. 0-1. That was the pitch. Slider up and away. Up. He made up for it. Driven to center field. I don't know if I quite got it, though. Died at the wall. Damn it. All right, 2-run homer, though, for Giambi as he meets 7-3 to the 6th. Phenomeno, Santo, and Banks do up against Grapowski. Here's Phenomeno. Norm is 0 for 3 today. He struck out swinging last time up. He's also grounded out twice. Been able to keep him at bay for the most part. Worsimer up. Late fouled off. 0-1. Forkball down in the way. Whiffed on it. 0-2 out in front. Change of middle in. Fouled off. 0-2. Cutter middle in. Ooh, just missed inside. 1-2. Worsimer up and away. Popped up down the left field line. Rodney Park going out for it. Over for it is Gant, though, as he's got the speed. He'll run it down. 1 out. Agreed. Santo up next. 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI. He's also struck out once. Worsimer up and in. Line to center field. Another hit for Santo. He's 3 for 4 as he's coming alive here. Got his batting average back above 200. Here's Ernie Banks, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles.
Ernie Banks.
Mr. Cub looking to deliver. Work ball down on the first pitch in the dirt. Good block by Tennant's. Ball 1. Change up away. Outside on the check. 2-0. Cutter up and away. Fouled off late. 2-1. Seam up and in. Inside and high. 3-1. Work ball middle in. Crushed by Ernie. Deep center field. That hung and he did not miss it. That is gone for those damn grass eaters. 2-run bomb there into the bleachers. Dead center. Get those 2 runs right back. We are back down by 6. 9-3 the score. 3rd of the year for Banks. There's Fred Bob at 1 for 3 with a single. Krupowski now tense. Seamer in there down the middle. Base hit. Runner on with 1 down now. Next up is Damon. Johnny walked last time at the plate. He's walked twice and he's 0 for 1. It's with the ground out. Cutter down and away. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Seamer up and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Work ball down and in. In the dirt. 1-2. Change up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch effort. Krupowski. 2 down. Next up, Ellis Burks. 3 for 3 today. He's doubled, singled twice, and driven in 2 runs. Cutter middle in. Inside. Ball 1. Seamer up and in. Taken high. 2-0. Work ball away. Fouled off. 2-1. Change it down the way. Check swing low. 3-1. Seamer down. Fouled off late. Full count. Runner at first will be off with the pitch here. Cutter up and in. Fouled off late. Still full. Seamer up and away. Line to right field. Leaping Taters out of his reach. Another hit. And it's under Blanc's glove as well. If it gets to it and gets it in, runner at third will hold. It is a double for Ellis. He's 4 for 4 today. Here's Bench. RBI ground out last time up. He's also singled in a run. He's 1 for 3. 2 RBIs on the board here. Surrounded active for Krupowski. Work ball away on the first pitch. That's turned on and belted, but out in front. That was long gone. Would have broken a window. I think it actually did break a window there on the building, but it is fouled off. 0-1. Seamer up and away outside. 1-1. Cutter middle in. Strike called. 1-2. Change up away. Outside. 2-2. Good take from Bench. Seamer up and in. Inside. 3-2. Stone cold take. Cutter inside. Chop slow roller to short. Park races in. Bare hands and fires to first. In time to end the inning. But the Herbisaurs get a 2-run bomb as Ernie Banks crushes a hanging forkball. 9-3 now to the bottom of the 6th. Say, Blanc, and Park do up. Here's Ron Say. He singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. Looking to get it started against Fabulo in the 6th. Slider up and in. Hard grounder to short. Off the diving glove. And that is an infield single as Phenomenal couldn't hold it. Leadoff man on in the 6th. Here's Ava Blanc. 0 for 2 intense. Strike up and in on the heater. 0-1. Fastball middle in. Jammed her. Fouled off late. 0-2. Fastball middle in. Blanc skies it. Left center field. Didn't get all of it. Over for it is the left fielder, Foster, for the first out. Say still on at first. Here is Rodney Park. He's 0 for 2 today.
Number 44, Rodney Park.
Slider up and away in the first pitch. Line back to center. That's right at Johnny Damon. 2 down. Runner still at first. Now to bring it back to the top of the lineup. Here's Wilson. Singled last time up. He's 1 for 3. There's Slayer still active. Change it down the way. Pulled foul out in front. 0-1. Forkball down on the way. Dumped to second. Bob at the first. That ends the inning. Fabulo gets through the 6th with ease. To the 7th, it's 9-3. Foster, Clark, and Phenomena do up. Yeah. I think we'll give Krupowski 1 more inning here. There's Foster of 3 today, intense. Fastball down on the way. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter inside. Strike called, 0-2. Work ball hangs, driven to right center field, hit pretty well, and it is gone. Another run for the Grass Eaters. It's 8-3 as that hung, and Foster didn't miss it. He has over 340 career home runs for a reason. 4th homer on the year for the MLB legend. It's 10-3. Here's Clark, 3 for 4 today. 2 runs in earlier on double and 2 singles. Rapowski once again tense. Fastball way is outside. Ball 1. Work ball hangs, and that's crushed to right center field. Did Clark go back-to-back with him? He did. It is gone off the face of the second deck. And it is now 11-3. 6th of the year for Will Clark. It is 11-3. Back-to-back jacks for the Grass Eaters. Here's Phenomeno, 0 for 4. Work ball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Cutter middle in. That's line to second. Ellis dives. Nice snag mark. 1 down. Next up, Santo. 3 for 4. 3 singles today. Fastball up and in. Sky to right. Jammed him. Blanc over for it near the line. Rookie puts it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Banks. 3 for 4. He had a 2-run homer last time up. He's also hit 2 singles today. He's 3 for 4. Crushed a hanging fork. Ball off of Grapowski. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Seamer up and away, high, 2-0. Cutter down and away, low, 3-0. Seamer up and away, outside, ball 4. First walk for Grapowski. Inning continues for Bobbitt. He's 2 for 4, 2 singles today. Work ball hangs. Bobbitt rips it to right field, hit pretty well. Blanc back at the wall, leaps, it's gone. 3rd homer in the inning for the Grass Eaters is that forkball is just not getting down for Grapowski anymore. We need to stop throwing it. 4th of the year for Bobbitt. It is now 13-3. Here's Damon, 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Seamer up and away in the first pitch. Driven to left center field. Hit pretty well. Did he get it? Again at the wall. Misses it on the leap. Damon in with an easy double. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. 2 down for Burks. He's 4 for 4 today. 2 doubles, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Grahowski now rattled. Change up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Work fastball down low. 1-1. Work ball down in the way. Low. 2-1. Cutter down in the way. Chop. Slow roll to third. Say over cuts it off. Bare hands to first. In time to end the inning. 3 homers in the inning for the Herbisaurs, though. They have back-to-back jacks and another solo jack. 13-3 to the bottom of the 7th. Tennant's, Giambi, and Taters do up. Here's Tennant's, 0 for 3 today. Change up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fork ball hangs, line by Tennis to right center. That's gonna get down in against the wall on a hop. That'll be a leadoff single for Gene. 1 for 4 day for the catcher. Next up, going to be Jason Giambi. 2 for 3 today. He has a 2-run homer last time up and singled earlier as well. Can he deliver one more time? Right down the middle with the changeup. Should have whiffed it. 0-1. Forkball down and in is grounded to second. This will be 2. Bob at the second 1. Phenomenal to first. Double play. Here's Taters. 3 for 3 today. He doubled last time up. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Got a solo homer and a single as well. Fastball middle in. Ripped the second right at Bob. That ends the inning. To the 8th, it's 13-3. Bench, Foster, and Clark do up. Grapowski done after 3 innings. Gives up 8 hits. Couple homers, 4 of them. 2 strikeouts and a walk. Here's Johnny Bench. 1 for 4 with a single and 2 RBIs. I should just throw a pitcher out here. I don't want to race any of our bullpen, which is pretty gassed, it looks like, for the most part. So, yeah, I think we're just going to put in a position player and just call it a day. Who is the weakest fielding? Bill Russell's already 10, so I wouldn't mind. Hardman going in would be funny. Velarde is a possibility. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go. Velarde, you've already pitched before. Go ahead. Let's do it. Velarde has pitched this year already. He's thrown 2/3 of an inning. Perfect in 1 appearance. So we're down 10 runs here in the 8th. It's 13-3. I don't see a need in wasting a bullpen arm here. So Velarde will come in tense here. Fastball inside, misses. Ball 1 to bench. Curveball inside, misses. 2-0. Forcing it down, chased, fouled off. 2-1. Curveball up, hangs, line to left center. That's going to be extra bases. All the way to the fence it goes in left center as Wilson gives chase. He gets to it and gets it in. Bench will be in with a leadoff double. Next up, George Foster, 1 for 4. Solo homer last time up and a hanging forkball. Forcing her down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Forcing her down. Chop, slow roll to first. Taters charges. Bare hands, taps the bag himself. 1 down, runner to third on the play. 1 down, here's Clark. Solo homer last time up. He is now a triple shy of the cycle. He's driven in 3 runs today. 4 for 5. Curveball up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Low and inside, 1-1. Forcing it down and away. Line to third. Past the diving say. That's a base hit. That's going to be an RBI single for Clark. His 4th RBI today. He is now 14-3 Herbisaurs. Phenomenal. Next, he's 0 for 5 today. Intense. Seamer down the middle. That's a base hit. First hit today for Norm. He's 1 for 6. Took him forever to get a hit. Already now rattled. Here's Santo. 3 for 5 with 3 singles today. Also driven in a run. Ball in the dirt away. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Strike called. 1-1. Ball down in the way. In the dirt. 2-1. Receiver inside. Ball 3. 3-1. Receiver down in the way. Line to second. Ellis dives. Out of his reach. He just couldn't get there. That is going to be extra bases. Blanc gets to it. Gets it in. It's actually just a single. Run scores. It's 15-3. Still only game 1, folks. Banks up next. 3 for 4. 2-run homer, 2 singles, and a walk today. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Good block by Tenants. Forcing the middle in. Rip to left field on the line. Gant there for it for the second out, though. Runner will tag and score. 3rd RBI today, but Banks it is 16-3. 2 down. Here's Bobbitt. 3 for 5. 2-run homer last time up and 2 singles. Forcing it down and away. Check swing low off the glove of Tenants. Runner will advance on the pass ball. Ball down and away. Low and outside. 2-0. Fastball down the middle. That is ripped to right center field. Wilson giving chase. He's going to watch it get out. 2nd homer of the day for Bobbitt. It is now 18-3. 5th of the year for Bobbitt. 2nd of the game. This sucks. Damon next, 1 for 3 with a double and 2 walks. I probably should just sim to the end of the game, honestly. Heater away, misses. Ball 1. Fork ball up. Strike called. 1-1. Or curveball, whatever the fuck that pitch is. Heater away. Line to third. That's another base hit into left field. Digging for second. It's going to be another double. Here's Burks, 4 for 5 today. And a Beanden. I don't care. You can hobble on down there. Here's bench. They've batted around. Started the inning with a double. Driven to right field, and that is gone. Yeah, we're gonna forfeit this. This is just getting bad, so let's just call it here. The final score is gonna be 21-3. 7th of the year for bench. Just sim the rest of the game. We actually don't have to forfeit. That's right. I forgot we're in a custom mode. So we can just sim the rest of the game because there's no point in playing that when we're down 21-3. So now the Grass Eaters have momentum. We'll see what happens in game 2. Probably going to beat the piss out of us again. So, yay. And FYI, folks, this is why I hate the Grass Eaters. I absolutely loathe them and refuse to call them by their given name. 24-6, the final score. Tenants does chip in a 3-run bomb there in the 9th inning, but it was too little, too fucking late. All right, what do we got? No manager moments, a couple roster moves, a lot of guys I starred getting picked up. Sky Rodriguez is replaced by Seb Swolson, the rookie first baseman. Those Grass Eaters pick up Yolanda Cooper. She will pitch this next game as she'll replace Slackov. And Steve Sachs will go to the Buzzards. He'll replace right fielder Tim Salmon. Okay. All right, so pitching matchup for Game 2. We'll take a look at it in a second. There's no other opportunities to buy. So, yes, here we go. Pitching matchup, Game 2. Jack McDowell on the mound for us. 2-3 with a 5.45 ERA and a 1.48 whip. And on the mound for the Grass Eaters is Yolanda Cooper, who they literally just signed. Former Hot Corners number 2. No record, no innings pitched. This is her first appearance of the season. Season debut, if you will. Lineup will have Wilson in center, then Ellis locked in at second, Tennant's locked in at catcher, Taters on fire at first, Say at third, Gant Tense in left field, Giambi DHing, Russell at shortstop, and Blanc Tense in right. You know what? I want to give Rosie Hardman the start. Let's go ahead and put her in left field and see what happens. I think she can deliver something for us, and I'm going to move. They have the same speed. Giambi's a little faster. I'm going to move him up a smidge above her in the lineup. So Giambi will be 6th, Hardman will be 7th. All right, let's go. Let's see if Game 2 is any better for us, because I believe we lost, what, 24-6 in Game 1? Top of their line, it's basically locked in except Phenomeno. We'll see what we can do. Only change in their lineup, looks like Clubber Buff is catching now instead of their Johnny Bench. And Volt Bolter's in center field, so he is coming off the bench as well. So Johnny Damon is not in center, and Johnny Bench is not catching. Clark, Phenomeno, and Santa do up first against McDowell. Clark is at first base, so he's locked in. So that means there's a new DH in the lineup as well. Clark hitting .353, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. Let's look at it. Phenomeно's moved over to second base. Ernie Banks moves to shortstop. Clark moved to first. Santo is still at third. Bobbitt is now DHing. Burks is in right still. Johnny Damon slots over to left, so George Foster is out of the lineup. Bolter enters, and Buff is in at catcher to give Johnny Bench a day off. Bench might have gotten hurt. Ooh, okay. All right, on the mound for us is Jack McDowell, 2-3, 5.45 ERA and a 1.48 whip, 20 runs given up, 7 starts, 33 innings pitched, 43 hits surrendered, 4 homers, 1 hit batsman, 6 walks, 25 strikeouts, batting average against of .316. And well, let's go, Jack. Get it started, I guess. You see we're up and away. High, ball 1. See we're down and in. That is grounded hard to third. Say dives to his left, cuts it off. Fires to first. Nice play. 1 down. Good job, Ron. Next up, Norm Phenomeno. He's tense, hitting .257, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. When we left the game off, Phenomeno was 1 for 6. Gets a head active from McDowell here on the first pitch. Curveball in there in the strike zone. Line to right field. That is base hit. Phenomeno on with his first hit today. Next up, Ron Santo, third baseman, locked in. He had 4 hits at the time we left. 228 average now as he's up over 200, hitting 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Came into game 1 of the episode hitting only 191, I believe, or 194. Press ball down, chased in the dirt, ball 0-1. Ball down. Chased, fouled off, 0-2. Seamer up and in. Inside, 1-2. Seamer up. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch up for McDowell, 2 down. Here's Ernie Banks. 295 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. He had 2 homers in the first game. Locked in. Well, down and away for Ernie. Check swing strike called on the curve, 0-1. Seamer up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Seamer inside, misses badly, ball 1. 1-2 pitch coming, curveball up and in. Chased and fouled off, 1-2. Seamer away. Line to third, right at Taters, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Wilson, Ellis, and Tennants do up. Here's Willie Wilson, center fielder neutral, hitting .283, 6 RBIs on the year. First pitch Slayer is active as will face lefty southpaw. Former Hot Corner southpaw, Yolanda Cooper. She is the number 2 coming into this before the draft on the Hot Corners. Cooper's been de-aged here in the series, down to her low 20s. She comes in, I believe, in SMB3 she was 28. She is now, I believe, 21 or 22. She is 21, yep. And she just got picked up out of free agency literally before this game. So she replaces Olaf Slakov on the roster and will make his scheduled start today. First pitch of her season, change up away, strike called, 0-1. Slider in there up the letters, 0-2 to Wilson. Cutter away, dumped up the middle, base hit over the diving shortstop. Leadoff knock for the speedy Wilson. And there's no arm behind the plate. Clubber Buff does not throw well. Prepare to run. Here's Ellis. He's locked in, hitting .330. 1 homer, 13 RBIs on the year for Mark. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Runner goes. Change up inside, misses. Ball 1, throw down by Buff. No chance. Willie Wilson just stole second. Wilson's 10th steal of the year. He leads the team. He is 10 for 11 on the season. 1-1 to count to Ellis. Change of middle in, rip foul, 1-2. Cutter down in the way, hit on the ground to second. Wilson will advance to third. Phenomenal makes the play to first. 1 down. Gene Tennant's up, hitting .421. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Crushed a home run at the end of the first game in the simulation. Made the game 24-6. He's fastball hitter locked in. Slider up and in, turned on by Tennants. Deep left center field. I missed his first with us. I'm not going to miss the second one. Cannonball coming at you there in the heater. Grass Eaters bullpen. Second of the year for Tennants. It is 2-0 Freebooters as we take the lead in game 2. Attaboy, Gene. Attaboy. Next up, Taters. On fire, hitting .344. 9 homers, 24 RBIs. He's on fire. He had finished a triple shy of the cycle in game 1. Fastball low, ball 1. Change of hangs, ripped foul out of play, 1-1. Cooper now tense. Cutter up and in line to short, past the diving Banks in the left center. That's a base hit. That's a single for Taters. 1 on, 1 down. Here comes the number 5 hitter. It is Ron Say, the third baseman, hitting .320, 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Change it down and in, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Slider up and in is high, chased and dumped over short. That is down for a base hit, as it's going to be another knock. 2 on, 1 down, as Say is on now. Here's Jason Giambi, the DH. He had a homer in game 1, driving in 2. Hitting .294 with 10 homers and 26 RBIs on the year. Chase to change up outside, misses badly, 0-1. Change up and in, rip down the line, foul ball, 0-2. Giambi out in front. Fastball middle in, driven by Giambi on the line to center. Hit pretty well, but right at Bolter for the second out. Runners will hold. First and second still for Rosie Hardman, the left fielder. First time I'm getting to play with her. Signed her last episode out of free agency to replace Casper Stern. High pitch active for the former Wild Pigs outfielder, who's been DH down to 22, making her a viable, rebuild candidate. Hitless on the year, looking for that first big hit for the Freebooters. She's high pitch active for her here. Will they challenge her up the zone? Yes, they will. Hardman got around on it, but just missed it off the end of the bat. Sky ball to right center, caught by Burks, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning, though, on the home run by Tennants. 2-0 to the second. Bobbitt, Burks, and Damon do up. Here's Fred Bobbitt, DH, hitting .360 on the year with 5 homers. 11 RBIs. He had 2 homers in game 1. Heater at the knees away, fouled off, 0-1. McDowell already locked in after a scoreless first. Three-seamer inside is fouled back, 0-2. Dribble down and in the dirt, 1-2. Four-seamer away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch up for McDowell, 1 down. Next up, Ellis Burks, right fielder, had 5 hits in game 1. Hitting .288 with 5 homers and 17 RBIs. He's locked in. Curveball middle in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Singer away, driven to right field, hit pretty well by Burks, blocked to the warning track there. Makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Johnny Damon. He moves to left field today in game 2. Hitting .271 with 1 homer, 8 RBIs. He had only 1 hit in the first game. Singer away in the first pitch, broken bat, pop up behind the plate, Tennants out of the crouch. Watches it hit off the screen out of play, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside low, 0-2 the count. Four-seamer down and away. Way outside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch up for McDowell. 1-2-3, second inning for him as well. Or 1-2-3 inning for the first time today, actually. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Russell, Blanc, and Wilson do up. Shortstop Bill Russell leading off here in the second for the Freebooters in the 8th slot today in the lineup. Hitting .261, 7 RBIs on the year. He sat out game 1 to fix his mojo. Change him up and in high, ball 1. Heater up and away, dumped to right center field off the end of the bat. Over forward is the center fielder, making the catch Bolter, 1 down. Ava Blanc up next, rookie right fielder batting 9th today, 10th, hitting .327, 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Change him up, taken high, ball 1. Change him up and in, check swing, strike called, 1-1. Cutter away, line to right, right at Clark at the first base, 2 down. Willie Wilson up next, he's locked in with a single and a stolen base. 1 for 1 today, he's also scored a run. Change it down and in, line softly to left field. Damon races in to pick it out of the air, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper in the second. To the third, it's 2-0. Buff, Bolter, and Clark do up here for the Grass Eaters. Here's Clover Buff, the catcher, hitting .280 on the air with a homer, 4 RBIs. He was on the bench in game 1, so now getting his first start of this series. Fastball down and then low, ball 1. Ripping away, grounded hard to first. Taters dives, and he missed it. He overdove. That'll be a leadoff knock for Buff. Runner on, 1 down. Here is Volt Bolter, the center fielder, hitting .286, 1 RBI in the air. He was also on the bench in game 1, so here's his first appearance this episode. Curveball bunted on the first pitch. McDowell gets there, flips the Taters in time. 1 down on the sacrifice. Runner at second, 1 down for Clark. He's 0 for 1. Two-seamer down and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer middle in. Chased it inside, 0-2. Tap out activates. Two-seamer in middle of the plate, grounded hard to short. Diving Russell off his glove into left field. Infield single for Clark, but it does hold the runner at second. 2 on, 1 down for Phenomenal. He is 1 for 1 today with a single. Still tense, though. Ball down and away on the first pitch. Chopped in the hole to third. That is a base hit into left field as no one was there. Hardman races in. Bases are loaded with 1 down. Good RBI chance for the 3-hitter. It's Ron Santo is locked in, but 0 for 1 today. Ball away on the first pitch, way outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Whiffed on it, 1-1. Ball middle in. Chased, line to third, right at Say. 2 down. Bases remain loaded for Ernie Banks. He's locked in, 0 for 1 today, though. Powers righty active here. Two-seamer inside, misses. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Line foul into the Freebooters dugout. 1-1 right into the helmet cubby. Ball down. Check swing. Strike called at the knees. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased high. Fouled off into the screen. 1-2. Four-seamer middle in. Grounded the second. It jammed him. Ellis races in. Fires the first. That ends the inning as McDowell strands the bases loaded in the third. Bottom 3. It's still 2-0 Freebooters. Ellis, Tennis, and Taters do up. Mark Ellis up first, 0 for 1. He grounded out to second his first time up, still locked in. Fastball down and away, strike called at the corner, 0-1. Cutter up and away, line to second, right at Phenomena, 1 down. Tennis up next, 1 for 1. 2-run homer his first time up. Looking to do it again here. Will he get a fastball this time? Nope, change up in there at the letters, 0-1, nice pitch. Change up and away, pulled off the end of the bat to left field, we missed it. Damon there makes catch, 2 down. Taters up next, 1 for 1 with a single, still on fire. Fastball middle in, whiffed late, 0-1. Fastball middle in, jams in line to left center anyway. That is down for another hit as Taters uses his great strength. He's 2 for 2. Keeps the inning alive here for Say. He singled his first time up as well. He's 1 for 1. Slider hangs, turned on to left center, crushed by Say. He got that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you at the back of the Grass Eaters bullpen. Two-run shot for Say, his first homer of the episode, 8th of the year. That makes it 4-0. So we double up. Giambi up next. He's 0 for 1. He wants to join the action. Cooper once again tense after her second home run ball this game. Fastball put in way high. Ball 1. Cutter at the knees. Turned on by Giambi. Deep right center field. Did he get it? Cannonball coming at you in the first row. It is gone. Giambino delivers his second of the episode. Back-to-back jacks here with, Say, 11th of the year for Giambi to extend the team lead. It is 5-0 Freebooters. Rosie Hardman up next. She's 0 for 1. Popped out to right center her first time up. Cooper still tense. Change of middle in. Strike called. 0-1. Chase to cutter high. 0-2. Fastball middle in. Jammed her. Popped up shallow left center. Racing in the center fielder. Called off by the shortstop. Banks makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back jacks here in the inning for the Freebooters, though, as Say hits a two-run bomb, his 8th, and Giambi hits his team-leading 11th solo shot. 5-0 to the 4th. Bobbitt, Burks, and Damon do up. With Bobbitt 0 for 1 today.
Number 63, Rand Bobbitt.
Fastball up and in. Line down the right field line. Foul ball. 0-1. Ball down and in. Chased inside. Foul off. 0-2. Four-seamer away. Check swing outside, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Check swing, strike 3 called at the knees. Third punch up for McDowell, 1 out. Next up, Burks 0 for 1 today. Is that his third? Sorry, I gotta check this real quick. Oh, it's his 4th. Nice, miscounted. Two-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Four-seamer middle away. Check swing strike, 1-1. Curveball at the knees. Fouled off. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Ripped the left field on the line. That's going to be into the corner. That might be extra bases for Burks. Hardman gets it in. It'll be just a single. She played the carom well. 1-on-1 down. Here's Damon 0 for 1.
Number 18, Johnny Damon.
Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Pulled to right field softly. Blanc there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Runner still at first here for the Herbisaurs, or Grass Eaters, damn it. Here's Buff, 1 for 1 with a single. Forcing up and inside, ball 1, no call. Ball down and in, rip foul, 1-1. Two-seamer away, way outside, 2-1. Forcing up and away, chased, popped up off the end of the bat to shallow right center, Ellis out for it. Puts it away to end the inning. Another 0 for McDowell. Bottom 4, it's 5-0. Russell, Blanc, and Wilson do up. There's Bill Russell, 0 for 1 with the ground out.
Number 18, Bill Russell.
Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider at the knees, line back at the middle. Base hit for Russell, his first today. He's 1 for 2. Bill on to lead off the 4th for the Freebooters, none down. Here's the 9-hitter, Ava Blanc, who's rattled 0 for 1 today.
Number 66, Ava Blanc.
Fastball away, misses outside on the check, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, swung late, 1-1. Pick off the first, back safely. Fastball at the knees, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, popped up off the end of the bat, shallow left center. Out for it, the shortstop Banks. He'll call for it and make the catch, 1 out. Runner still at first. Here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch Slayer is active.
Willie Wilson.
Changed up and in, pulled on the ground to third. Sando to second, 1. Phenomenal to first. In time, double play, and that ends the inning around the horn. To the 5th, it's 5-0. Bolter, Clark, and Phenomenal do up against McDowell. Here's Bolter.
Number 13.
He sack bunted his first time up, so no official at bat today. Ball down and in on the first pitch, low and inside, ball 1. Forcing the middle in. Line at the middle, base hit. Lead off single for Bolter. He's on to start the 5th for the Grass Eaters. Will Clark up next, 1 for 2 with a single.
Will Clark.
Seamer away in the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Ball down and in. Low in the dirt. 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming. Four-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 1-2. Tough out activates for Clark. Two-seamer up and in. Chased and fouled off. Still 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased at high. Strike 3. Fifth punch up for McDowell. 1 out. Phenomenal next 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. He's still tense. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. He's him down and in. Ground in the heart at the middle. Past the diving Ellis. That's a base hit. Third hit today for Norm. He's 3 for 3. 2 on, 1 down for the Grass Eaters here in the 5th. Here's Santo 0 for 2. Seamer down and in. Low and inside. Ball 1. Seamer up and away. Line foul off the top of the Freebooters dugout. 1-1. Ball down and away. Low 2-1. Good eye. Seamer up and in. Popped up behind second and right center. Ellis there for it on the infield fly.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 down. Here's Banks 0 for 2 today. Seamer up and in. Away. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Low. 1-1. Seamer down in the way. Hit up the middle on the ground. That is a base hit. Wilson racing in. He'll get there. Runner coming around third. Here comes the throw in. It is late. It's RBI single, and the Grass Eaters are on the board. It is 5-1. Red Bobbitt up next. He's 0 for 2 today. Looking to keep this 2-out rally going here for the Grass Eaters. Down no longer locked in. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded to short. Right at Russell. He'll make the play to first, and that will end the inning. 1 run in for the Grass Eaters, though, as they're on the board. 5-1 the score. Bottom 5. Ellis, Tennis, and Taters due up. There's Mark Ellis. He's 0 for 2 today. Still locked in, though. Cooper back to neutral after the double play last inning. Change up in the air at the knees. 0-1. Fastball middle in. Jammed and dumped to left center. Ellis gets his first hit. He's 1 for 3. Good job turning on the fastball. Leadoff man on for Tennis. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer earlier in the game. Cutter away, misses outside. Ball 1. Fastball up, hard grounder to second, right at Phenomeno. That's going to be a 2. Banks on to first, 4-6-3 double play. 2 down, bases empty for Taters. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Cutter up and away, lined at the middle base hit as it whizzes by Cooper's left ear. Third hit today for Taters. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Ron Say up next. 2-run homer last time up. He's also singled. 2 for 2 today. Fastball down in the way. Pops it up. Shallow right center. Out for Phenomeno. He'll call off the outfielders and make the catch to end the inning. To the 6th. It's still 5-1. Burks, Damon, and Buff due up. Here's Ellis Burks. 1 for 2 today with a single. He's locked in. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. That's ripped to short. 1 hopper. Russell picks it. Fires. 1 down. Nice play. Next up, Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 2 today. Two-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on by Johnny. Hit pretty well. Deep right center field. Blanc giving chase. Looking up. It is gone. Grass Eaters hit their first homer of game 2. Johnny Damon with a solo shot. Turns on a high fastball. It is now 5-2. Second of the year for Johnny Damon. Here's Clever Buff. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch, four-seamer up and in. Turns line to right center as it's sent back up the middle. And lead off single for Buff. He's second hit today. He's got 1 down in the inning. Here's Bolter. 1 for 1 with a single. Two-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Check swing strike call. 0-1. Ball down and in. Low and inside. 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Hit on the ground to third. Say over. Under his glove in the left field. That's a base hit. 2 on, 1 down. That's going to put the Grass Eaters in business. Here's Will Clark. 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. Inside, 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. Sky to right center field as Clark missed it. Wilson over. Calling for it in the gap. He'll put it away. 2 down. Runners hold. That'll put all the pressure on the 2-hitter. It is Norm Fenomeno. 3 for 3 today with 3 singles.
Norm Fenomeno.
Two-seamer down on the first pitch. Grounded hard to third. Say there. Gets to it this time. Fires to first, and that ends the inning. Home run for Johnny Damon, though, makes it 5-2. Grass Eaters back within 3, bottom 6. Giambi, Hardman, and Russell due up against Cooper. Here's Giambi, 1 for 2. Solo homer last time at the plate. He went back-to-back with Ron Say. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Slider put in, hard grounder to second. Diving Fenomeno to his right, makes the play on the first. 1 down, nice play, Norm. Next up, Rosie Hardman, 0 for 2 with 2 pop-outs today. Cutter up and in, turned on and lined to right field, hit well, but right at Ellis Burks, 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Bill Russell, 1 for 2 with a single today. Gonna have to take this first one. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-1. Can't give her a 3-pitch inning. Fastball high and away, ball 1. Check swing in the dirt, good hold on the cutter, low and away, 2-1. Slider put in, hit back to Cooper, who knocks it down behind the mound, picks it up and fires the first in time to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper in the 6th to the 7th. It's 5-2. Hard lineup up for the Herbisaurs again. Grass Eaters, Santo, Banks, and Bobbitt. McDowell done after 6 quality innings. Gives up 2 runs on 11 hits. No walks, 5 strikeouts. He's in line for the win. Good job, Jack. Solid outing. Santo due to lead off 0 for 3 today at third. So looks like they used rookie Archie Alonso, so I'm not going to get to pitch with him this episode, unfortunately, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and turn it over out of the bullpen here to Elaine Munstar, who is locked in. Elaine, 2-1 with a 4.18 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP. 11 runs given up, 14 appearances. 23 2/3 innings pitched, 20 hits surrendered, 15 strikeouts, 10 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, and a batting average against of 230.
Elaine Munstar.
Two-seamer up on the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Munstar has the same 3 pitches as McDowell. Fastball down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Ball down and in, low and inside, good block, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Strike 3 called at the knees at 102, 1 down. First punch out for Munstar. Here's Banks, 1 for 3 with the RBI single today. Curveball in there on the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Two-seamer up, Banks fouls it off, 0-2. Ball middle of the plate, turned on and belted down the line. Foul. Broke another window. 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Taken high. 1-2. Two-seamer down. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Four-seamer up. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Ball in the dirt. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Using the middle in. Chop foul again. Still 1-2. Ball down in the way. Chased and grounded to short. Slow roller. Russell charges in. Makes the play across. 2 down in the inning. Here's Fred Bobbitt, 0 for 3 today.
Number 63, Brad Bobbitt.
Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Whiffed on it. 1-1. Bad pitch to swing at for Bobbitt. Ball down in the way. Hit on the ground is short. Russell dives to his left. Off his glove. That's an infield single. Good effort, Bill. First hit today for Fred, though. He's 1 for 4.
Now batting, the right field,
Ellis Burks up next. 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in. Curveball away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer middle in. Fouled off. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 0-2 pitch coming, curveball up and in. Hit on the line the second, Ellis over, backhands cleanly, and that ends the inning. 0 for Munstar in the 7th, bottom 7, it's 5-2. Blanc, Wilson, and Ellis 2 up. There's Ava Blanc, rattled 0 for 2 today. We are going to pinch hit for her. Coming off the bench is going to be Ron Gant as he'll take over in right field. Hardman's a slightly better fielder, so she can go in right. Gant 10 sitting 233, 4 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Cooper starting the 7th for the Grass Eaters. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Her changeup. Chase the heater up and away, 0-2. Changeup at the knees, hard, rip foul, 0-2. Fast cutter middle in, skied to left center. Easy play out there in center. Made the catch, Bolter, 1 down. Wilson up next, 1-for-3 with a single, stolen base and run scored. Cutter in the dirt, Chase grounded off the glove of Cooper behind the mound. Cooper to first, in time, 2 down, good recovery. Base is empty for Ellis. He's 1-for-3 with a single, still locked in. Changed up and in, turned on, ripped foul, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, driven by Ellis to right center field. That's carrying well. That's going to hang up for Bolter, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cooper in the 7th. To the 8th, it's still 5-2. Damon, Buff, and Bolter do up. There's Damon, 1-for-3, solo homer last time up. Pushing up and away on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. For ball inside, misses, 1-1. Cutter down on 2-seamer away, whiffed late, 1-2. 4-seamer down and away. Whiffed on it, strike 3, second punch up for Munstar, 2 down, 1 down in the inning. There's Buff, 2-for-3 with 2 singles. For ball down and away, low and outside, ball 1. 2-seamer down, low, 2-0. 2-seamer up and in, whiffed on it, 2-1. For ball away, way outside, 3-1. 4-seamer away, grounded up the middle, base hit for Buff. They'll be on with 1 down here in the 8th. So that'll put a runner on and the tying run in the on-deck circle for the Grass Eaters. Here's Volt Bolter, 2-for-2 with 2 singles and a sac bunt today, but he will be pinch hit for by catcher Johnny Bench. 237 average, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Bench had 2 homers in game 1. For ball middle in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer away, whiffed on it, 0-2. 2-seamer up and in, chased and popped foul off the screen, 0-2. 4-seamer middle in, line to second, right at Ellis, makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Clark, 1-for-4 with a single. 4-seamer middle in, whiffed on it, 0-1 on the check swing, 0-1. Ball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2. Munstar looking for the punch out here, 2-seamer down and in. Chased it low, strike 3, off of the catcher's glove, though, to the backstop, throw to first, in time to get him, and that ends the inning as Munstar gets out of it. 3 punch-outs today for Elaine, bottom 8, it's 5-2. Tennant's, Taters, and Say hard to line up as we look for some insurance. Tennant's leading off, 2-run homer back in the first inning, he's 1-for-3. Johnny Bench coming out, here's Hato de la Dago, the rookie, as he'll move to left field. Johnny Damon will slide over to center, replacing Volt Bolter. Cooper comes out for the 8th inning, only at 62 pitches here in her debut. Not a horrible outing, but she gave up too many home runs to get a quality start, unfortunately. She's given up 5 earned runs. Heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Changed away, chased and pulled on the ground to third. Barehanded by Santo, in time, 1 down. Next up, Mash Taters, 3-for-3 today with 3 singles, still on fire today. Fastball low, ball 1. Change up and away, strike called, 1-1. Change up and in, turned on and fouled off, out in front, 1-2. Chased it up and in, blooper to short, easy catch on the pop out for Banks, 2 down. Here's Say, 2-for-3, 2-run homer and a single today. Cooper locked in here. Chased change up in the dirt, fouled off, 0-1. Cutter up and away, dumped to right center field. That's trying to get down. Damon slides, makes the nice catch on the magic hands, and that ends the inning. To the 9th, it's 5-2. Phenomeno, Santo, and Banks do up. Munstar done after 2 shutout innings, giving up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. We're turning it over to the closer, Gagne, for the save. Phenomeno 3-for-4 today with 3 singles. And here comes Eric Gagne, the former Dodger. Gagne 1-0 with a 1.23 ERA and a 1.23 whip. 1 run given up in 8 appearances, 5 saves recorded. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 1 hit batsman, and 11 strikeouts. Batting average against 154. Slided down and then the first pitch to Norm in the dirt, 1-1. Change up away, way outside, 2-0. Work ball inside, misses, 3-0. 4-seamer up and away. Ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to start the day for Gagne.
Now batting, the third
Santo up
baseman,
next. Ron's 0 for 4 today.
Ron Santo.
Fork ball away on the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Four-seamer inside, off the glove of the catcher. Runner will advance to second. 2-0 the count. Change it down. Chopped up the middle to short, and that's a base hit into center. Wilson comes up throwing for the cutoff man. Runners at the corners with none down as the tying run comes to the plate for the Grass Eaters. Here's Ernie Banks, 1-4 with this RBI single earlier. Four-seamer in there. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down the way. Low, 1-1. Four-seamer away. Outside, 2-1. Slider inside. Ball 3, 3-1. Fork ball away. Grounded to short, right at Russell. To second, 1. Ellis to first. Double play. You love to see it. Run does score, but it is only 5-3. 2 down. Fred Bob at the last chance. DH 1-4 with a single. Tying run stuck in the on-deck circle for the Grass Eaters. Four-seamer middle in. Strike called, 0-1. Fork ball down in the way. Way outside, 1-1. Change it down the way. Low and outside, 2-1. Slider up. Taken high, 3-1. Four-seamer at the knees. Hard grounder at the middle base hit. Now will extend the game as the Grass Eaters will get the tying run to the plate again here in the 9th. 2 down, runner at first. Here's Ellis Burks, 1-4 with a single, still locked in. Change away on the first pitch. Turned on and belted, but foul. Had the distance. Broke another window, 0-1. Stop breaking our windows, damn it. Getting sick of that shit. Heater down and in, low and inside, 1-1. Slide up and away. Chased it outside, 1-2. Gagne looking for the punch out. Fork ball away, K collector active, fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out for Gagne. That ends the game as he slams the door. Freebooters take game 2 as we split the doubleheader here. 5-3, the final. Good bounce-back victory, guys. Solidly pitched game. I like it. McDowell had a quality start. A little shaky there in the 9th from Gagne, but all in all, can't complain. And good pitching from Munstar there to bridge the gap. Hitless today for the Herbisaurs was Johnny Bench, the pinch hitter. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. Solo homer for Johnny Damon. RBI single for Ernie Banks, and he also hit into a double play, which drove in the 3rd run of the game. On our side, only person hitless today were Hardman and Blanc, as well as pinch hitter Ron Gant. 2 2-run homers today, 1 for Gene Tennants, 1 for Ron Say, and Jason Jiao made a solo homer going back-to-back with Ron Say. Those were all our 5 runs. Pitching lines, Cooper, the complete game loss, 8 innings, 10 hits, giving up 5 earned runs, 3 homers. She falls to 0-1 in her season debut. Jack McDowell, 6 quality innings today. He gives up 11 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. He improves to 3-3 on the year. Munstar, 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen, 2 hits, giving up 3 strikeouts. And Gagne gets his 6th save of the year, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and a strikeout. Player of the game is Ron Say for his 2-run homer. He goes 2 for 4, followed by Gene Tennants, who was 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. And then the 3rd place finisher was Jack McDowell for his quality start. Good day all around. So we right now are sitting at 3-2 here in the episode for games played, including simulated games. So it is a positive episode for us. And we still do have the division lead as it is now back out to a 4-game advantage. Looking around the league, there's 1 roster move to report. Wild signed closer Joe Nathan, former major leaguer from the Twins, where will replace Max Texas. Okay. Player development, what do we got? No manager moments to report. So we have this one for Gant, and this one for Tennants, which we like. That's a good one for Alonso to be here in 4 games. I like that. Durable's always a solid trait. Rodney Park, we obviously said we were going to get the contact for him. We still got 5 games on that one. This is a dumb one for Hardman. It is dumb, but again, the fielding would be better than the bad jumps. She doesn't run all that well, so wouldn't be a total loss. This one for Ellis is just stupid. Sure, he needs extra power, but he doesn't need whiffer. That's just a death sentence trait. especially for how young he is. So yeah, we're going to get this one for Tenants first because it's the highest chance to expire. Extra arm +3 to 79. He does not get the bonus 5. Going for the contact versus lefty, 15% roll. Does not get it as we bought him a signal decryptor. Okay. So 10 is still a B. And then we go up to this one for Gan. He's going to get Slugger Aid, get some power contact, and maybe some bonus power. Let's see. +1 power to 78. 1 contact to 35. Gets the bonus 3 power. No, he doesn't. Actually, he's 78. Okay. Still a B-. Okay. Alright, let's sim up to the next game here. Alright, we are still with a 4-game lead. Herbisaurs sitting at 15 and 17. Still 4 games out of first. We'd love to see that. We're getting very close. We're past the halfway mark of the season now. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I like it. So what's next on the schedule? We have the Sandcats, who I don't think we've played yet this season. We have not, so that's good. And we've also haven't played the Blowfish, so I think 1 game against each of them would be fair. We pitched with Holmes and McDowell already, but we have to pick one of them to pitch with again. And then we can either pitch with Johnson or Deals here. Randy Johnson versus Tom Seaver. That is a good pitching matchup. I think that'll be the one we play. Danny Deals could take on Punchy Patterson. And then probably going to do Durbin Holmes again just to see if we can make him bounce back. McDowell seems to be playing fine on his own. So it'll be Holmes versus Chasey Kim. So those will be the 2 games next episode. So yeah, we're going to finish on a positive note, finishing 3 and 2 today. We're at 19 and 13, still leading the division with a 4-game lead. Lineup we'll send out there for next episode, leading off at shortstop Rodney Park, then DH Jason Giambi, batting third on fire first baseman Mash Taters. Rosie Hardman will be in left field once again in cleanup role. Batting fifth, center fielder Willie Wilson. Batting sixth, second baseman Mark Ellis. He's still locked in. Batting seventh will be third baseman Ron Say. Batting eighth will be catcher Gene Tennants. And batting ninth will be short right fielder Bill Russell. All right, and that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Finished 3 and 2. We win our second game against the Grass Eaters. We dropped the first game. That wasn't very good of a game, but we bounced back well in the second game. We also went 2 and 1 in the sim prior to that, so we finished the full episode 3 and 2. We are at 19 and 13 on the season. We are still in the division lead with a 4-game advantage on the Herbisaurs. Can we keep it going next episode against some conference rivals? As we take on the 18 and 14 Sandcats, who seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. As we look at the standings here, they of course are in 4th place in their division, and the Blowfish, who are in 3rd place, we're going to play a game against them as well. They are at 19 and 14 right now. Should be a good, fun bunch of matchups for us as we face some evenly matched competition. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted. And follow me over here on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.